Theft protection. LifeLock Ultimate Plus helps protect your social security number, bank and retirement accounts, credit cards, even the equity in your home. Obviously, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor transactions at every business, but you only have one identity. Protect it with the best. Enroll with LifeLock in minutes, and your protection starts immediately. Visit LifeLock.com now and use promo code AWARE or call and mention AWARE to save 10% on your membership. Call 800-305-2203. 800-305-2203. 800-305-2203.
Shh. Can you hear it? It's Election Central 2016. It's creeping up, and it's got Trump all up in it. It's the intersection of celebrity and politics, and it's on 77 WABC.
If I get there, I will make the country great again.
Analysis, exclusive live moments, news coverage, here, now, for 2016, where New York comes to talk. 77 WABC. From Wall Street to Washington, Larry Kudlow.
I tell you what, if we get new economic policies, if we get new freedoms, if we start to reward success, if we get a White House that says, I want you, American business, to take a rip at the ball, I got your back, then this country will come back.
The Larry Kudlow Show, Saturday mornings at 10, where New York comes to talk. 77 WABC.
77 WABC.
The following does not necessarily reflect the views of WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's team.today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight. Great show. Special shout out to my brother from another mother. You know, I met this cat on my first day coming to the studio over here. His name is Bernie McGurk. I didn't hear it. I heard in the middle of the week he shouted out Frankie Russo on the Imus in the Morning Show. So I just want to do a special shout out to my brother from another mother, Bernie McGurk. Good guy, Bernie McGurk. Okay, we're moving forward tonight. Great show tonight. Frankie Russo video YouTube channel. Tell your friends. A new Frankie Russo initiative. Join America's team and get a t-shirt with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with t-shirts, discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Frankie Russo. Brooklyn Tea Party, next meeting in the fall. And I did a Frankie Russo prep show tonight, about 11:50. Frankie Russo show number 76, man, crazy. You got to check it out on Ustream. It's going to be on YouTube later. Before we kick to some calls, man, 800-848-9222. I ran into some because I do reading every week. I'm looking over some articles and stuff. I just want to read this to you real quick. It's an article that I ran into. I want to read these 2 paragraphs. In November, the United States State Department, noting that this individual's name was on a aforementioned terrorist watch list, attempted to revoke his tourist visa. But this individual avoided deportation by marrying an American Muslim convert. In April, the Immigration and Naturalization Service, INS, granted him permanent resident status as a religious leader. In August, when he was returning to the United States from a trip abroad, airport immigration officials spotted his name again on a terror watch list and initiated proceedings to rescind his permanent residency status. The officials allowed him to re-enter the United States, however, on grounds that he was entitled to an opportunity to make his own case in court. But when he failed to take any steps toward that end, his green card was revoked by United States authorities. This individual's response in return was to apply for political asylum in the United States. Due to numerous egregious errors by immigration authorities, he succeeded in avoiding deportation. Convinced that he was involved in inspiring and galvanizing various Islamic terror plots, the FBI got involved. They brought in some informants, and they made hundreds of secret tapes that showed he's discussing some very, very bad, violent acts in this great nation of America. Well, in the summer, this gentleman and 9 co-conspirators were charged with engaging in seditious conspiracy and plotting a war of urban terrorism. He personally was charged with 50 separate offenses. He was accused of having played a role in the February 26th, 1993 World Trade Center bombing, killing 6 people, 6 Americans, and injuring over 1,000 Americans. His name, Omar Abdul Rahman, the Blind Sheik. Unbelievable. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Are you ready to talk the real deal tonight? That's what I want to know. Unbelievable. Board is wide open still. Let's go to Petey in Great Neck. What's poppin', Petey?
Frankie, like I said, the best show in the nation you have.
Thank you, my brother.
I just want to say one thing. I was listening to Michael Savage this week.
Good guy. Love that guy. Oh, my God.
2 days ago, I was listening to him, and he was reporting on the news, which nobody reported on, about the Navy SEALs that went down in the helicopter crash.
Right.
The ones that took out Navy SEAL Team 6, that took out Bin Laden, supposedly.
Right.
We didn't see pictures of Bin Laden or anything like that. And then mysteriously, a month later or a couple months later, these guys were sent out on a mission, and the helicopter got blown up. And this judge is investigating this whole...
Really? What's the judge's name? This is amazing.
I missed a part of the show. I just, when I turned it on, I couldn't hear the judge's name. But what Michael Savage did, I don't know if any of the listeners heard it, he called off every name of the poor Navy SEALs that were killed, and he played taps at the same time. That touched my heart so much that you start to wonder how many traitors we have in this country.
It's crazy.
It's crazy that they're traitors. They're hiding, covering up stuff. They sent these guys out to die. Never in history have they sent so many SEALs on a mission with crappy helicopters.
My brother, you're raising an interesting point. I mean, I haven't actually gone at all of the documentation and try to put together this thing, but it's very interesting because it's my understanding there are at least 10 sourced articles out there that claim that Osama bin Laden has died from other causes, maybe from kidney failure, like in 2001, 2002, 2003, well before this act ever happened. That's one. Like you said, the Navy SEAL team is they can't confirm anything because they're not here anymore. And
Exactly.
we never seen the body of Osama bin Laden. We saw Saddam Hussein get hung, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know all the facts. Is this a coincidence? I don't know.
Something don't smell right, Frankie.
Right,
It's
I agree with you. I mean,
conspiracy theory.
Absolutely. I mean, conspiracy theories in today's world, deception rules, right? So we gotta look into everything. We gotta explore all cracks and see what's going on. Petey, thank you for the call, my brother. Great call.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, man. 800-848-9222. You gotta join America's team and get a T-shirt with 77 WABC's Frankie Russo. Go to RussoNation.tv, click on shop, and join America's team. Let's kick to Rick and Yonkers. What's poppin', Rick? You there, Rick? My OG, you there? You might be there.
Hello, Frank, I'm here.
What's up, my brother?
You know what? They polluted the ocean when they put Osama bin Laden in the ocean.
I don't know what they did.
I don't either. I don't think he ever got killed.
I don't believe anything that this bomber administration, he's got a fraudulent selective service card, statistically significant, by Sheriff Joe and the Cold Posse. Nobody cares. He's Muslim. He's a Muslim from Indonesia, Barry Soetoro. Now, whether he's a Muslim or a Christian, it doesn't matter. But the fact that this guy's been lying so many years, and people, this Iranian deal is such a lie.
Oh, yeah.
So what's up, buddy? What do we got going on? What'd you think about the debate? You said you want to talk about the debate?
Oh, yeah, your debate. I love Trump on that debate. He told it like it was.
He's great, right?
I called Roseanne a fat pig. So what?
You know what was great? You know what I liked? He goes, listen, you see him? I bought him. See her?
Yeah.
I bought her. You see him? I donated to his campaign. I donated to that guy's campaign. And guess what? They do what I tell them. That's what I'm talking about.
He said he donated to Hillary Clinton's campaign, but if she got the money, she got jets and flew all over the world. So what does that tell you? And meanwhile, Hillary's with Kim Kardashian. Look at me. Look at me.
What a joke. I tell you, it's unbelievable. Hey, listen, the Clinton Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative, right, is really the Clinton consulting firm.
Do you ever rush that today about Donald Trump?
What'd he say?
He said,
I love Rush.
He's egotistical. And he did.
He was loving Rush online. Rush was loving Trump online. What happened?
He did. No, he made fun of. He made fun of what the whole thing was.
Yeah, because he loves Trump.
I know, and he said, yeah, he's being egotistical, just like Clinton. Clinton loves me. I love myself. He kept on doing Clinton in the mirror.
Let me tell you, man.
What?
If Trump comes out with a structured plan, where he's gonna show how he's gonna help the American citizens first. Take care of the American citizens first. We got all these illegal immigrants. Quite frankly, I've been talking about them every week before I start my show. Two of them that I mentioned blew up the World Trade Center.
Exactly.
I mean,
in
1993,
yeah,
Abu Halima, an illegal immigrant.
Exactly.
Blind Sheik.
2001.
The blind sheik got kicked out of Egypt for terrorist acts. I don't know how the hell this cat got into America.
I don't know either, Frank.
And he ends up with the grace of God, the unfortunate event of blowing up 1993, the World Trade Center.
And then they did it in 2001.
And we got exactly. And we got to
Frank, can I say something?
Go ahead, my brother.
They showed Peter Jennings on Channel 7 News. They showed him. I mean, I respect the guy. I always did. But they showed him with 911. He started breaking down.
What do you mean 911?
9/11.
9/11. Wow.
And he was breaking down. He said, "I can't talk no more." Where is that now?
You're right. Like the Walter Cronkite. You're right.
Yeah, now every year they just show.
Now we got Brian Williams. He can't even tell us the truth about a little thing.
Exactly. exactly.
Brian Williams can't even like freaking tell us the truth about. He went on an airplane to another
Look at
destination.
me.
He's got to make it into this freaking Booyadell, you know. Rick, thank you for the call, man.
Thank you.
God bless you. 800-848.
All right.
Thank you, man. We're on fire tonight.
I hear it again.
There you
Frank,
go,
don't
my
make
brother.
fun of me. I hear it, Frank.
I know. We're
not
popping it, bro. We're popping it.
I am having a couple of beers. So what?
Exactly, right?
I'm a normal American in this country.
There you go.
All right, bye.
Hey, thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Joe. So do I. Rick from Yonkers, good man. We're going to kick to Joey in Toms River. What's poppin', Joey?
What's up, Frankie? Listen.
What's up, my brother?
You know, we could talk about these items that you just spoke about when you first got on the air. But what I want to talk about is, I'm sure you watched the debates.
I did, sir.
Okay? I don't know if you watched the earlier one.
I did. I watched some of it. I didn't watch the entire. I watched some of it.
But, you know, Hillary Clinton started talking about Walker and Bush yesterday.
Right.
She never mentioned Carly Fiorina.
That lady, boy.
You know why? Because she's afraid of a woman going up against her, and she would kill her.
Carly Fiorina is no joke, bro. I don't know much about her, but that chick, she's a businesswoman. She's no joke.
Huh?
She's no joke. No joke.
No, she tells it like
Tells it like it is.
Yeah. And, you know, now, you know, I like Donald Trump and all, but Donald hides out a little bit, too.
Well, let's be real now. All these guys are hiding.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We got a president that has a fraudulent selected service card, and nobody cares.
I know.
Hillary Clinton sits in the freaking second.
Trump is that grandiose where he really thinks he could become president. I don't think he could become
But
president.
at least this guy's done something, right?
But he's trying. You know, he's trying.
Did you
he's
see?
talking about things that nobody's willing to talk about.
Exactly. But
That's
Joe.
the one credit I give the guy is that he's doing things like that.
Absolutely. Hey, Joe, check it out. These other guys, they can advocate. Anybody can advocate. You got
I agree.
the freshman senators, they get up. Cruz, Rand Paul, and Rubio, they advocate what they've been advocating.
I mean, look at
They haven't done anything.
He was senator for 18 months and became president.
That's what I'm saying. Do we want another 7, 8 years of that?
No, absolutely not. And I really believe that this Carly Fiorina might go all the way. I mean,
hey, listen. She's a businesswoman. I love what she says.
Very intelligent. And
Did
the
you
way she put it to Hillary Clinton yesterday, I mean, Hillary Clinton's afraid of another woman because she can't go against a woman.
Great point. Hey, Joe, great point. I've been hearing that a lot, man.
Yeah, she just can't because she's fearful of a woman because of what a woman, because she's not going to get in other words, another woman is also going to give women their rights.
Right, and she can't discuss anything else but what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Because her record is so bad.
Oh.
And now with this email probe and all this other stuff coming down the pipeline with Benghazi, what's coming out, she had classified documents on the server, according to Judge Napolitano and a solicitor,
between you
general.
And Fox News, I go nuts.
It's crazy.
All right.
Joe, thank you for the call, my brother.
You're welcome.
800-848-9222. This is 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. You got to join America's team and get a T-shirt. With 77's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with T-shirts. Discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. We're going to kick to Frankie in Westchester, and then we're going to go to Willie in New Jersey. What's poppin', Frankie?
Frankie, how you doing?
What's up, my brother?
Hey, our man Donald Trump is doing great, huh?
Unbelievable.
Was that jerk surprised when he said he couldn't pledge?
Hey, listen, at least he was honest. I hope, honestly, between me and you, I don't want him to trump this thing if he doesn't get the nomination, and we got to worry about Hillary Clinton. You know,
Oh, God.
and then we got to worry about Bush. I mean, you know, I'm not a Jeb Bush guy, but he's got dough, and he doesn't make big mistakes, man. He don't make those gaffes. He's going to be a tough guy, man. He's got dough.
Who's going to volunteer to check Hillary is really a woman?
Well, I don't know about all that.
She may be a Bruce Jenner.
I don't know. I don't really care, honestly, my brother. It's got nothing to do with Frankie Russo. They can lay down, they can get married. They can lay with the sheep. I could care less.
What's making Kelly's problem?
Oh, my God. I love that lady. She went after Trump. I get going after Trump on, all his different donations, all his different party affiliations. But she went after Trump, like, with this misogynist thing. I mean, his former wife, Ivanka, what her name is? Ivanka, whatever her name is.
Ivanka?
Yeah, she loves him. She came out and talked on his behalf. She says they have no problems. They get along very well. They said he's a good father. He takes care of his family. I don't understand these people. I don't get it, bro. Right or wrong?
If Donald wants to move his campaign forward, all he has to do is he has to explain to the American people we have to put a schedule on that wall. This is when it starts.
Yeah, and he has to. My brother Frank, and I got to move. He has to get a plan where he's going to show how he's going to help the American citizens first, how he's going to help the American citizens become upward economically mobile. We are getting crushed. We're getting killed by these illegal immigrants. We're getting killed by these open borders. We're getting killed by this Obamacare. There's no reformers out there. All these politicians want to transform this entire country. We need reformers.
I couldn't help but watch the debate and say, who are all those guys standing there with Donald Trump?
You're right. You're right, my brother.
I know it.
Frank, thank you for the call, man.
We've never seen these people before. We never heard about them. And even what's his name from Jersey there?
Christie, right. Another Fugazi fake.
Oh, my God.
My brother, thank you for the call, man.
Okay, Frankie, give him hell.
Absolutely. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Willie in New Jersey, and then we're going to kick to Bubba. What's poppin', Willie?
Well, Frank, I think Trump's the man.
You do?
But Christie.
So do I.
Christie is definitely not the man. He hasn't done anything. He's got a big mouth, but he hasn't done anything. I live in New Jersey. He hasn't changed anything. I voted for him twice, to tell you the truth.
Well, let me ask you a question, Willie. You don't think that this cat, Chris Christie, was like standing next to that chick, that staffer, with the while she was tweeting, and she said, "Let's make the traffic now." You don't think like he was like standing next to her? He sounds like he's like a control freak, You don't think that he knew everything went on with that Bridgegate?
Oh yeah, well that's not even important, Frank.
Why isn't that important? It shows judgment and character.
Let me tell you something. He hasn't changed. If you listen to him, he says he got rid of 30,000 state workers. But what he doesn't tell you is he hired 40,000 back. It's that same word game baloney.
And then he hugs Obama in 2012.
But that's
and then he goes after he forgets Astorino, who needed support. He doesn't support Astorino for governor of New York. And this guy comes now and says, I want to be the Republican nominee for president. Are you kidding me?
Frankie.
I'd rather deal with Trump. He's not fake. He's real. He's a businessman, right?
He is. Frank, Christie has not gotten rid of, and this is why the businesses, New Jersey's rated #1 at the end of the line. It's the worst for business in the country. It's the number one.
Are you serious
worst
about that? That's fact? I'm not aware of that.
Oh, yeah, believe me. Look it up.
Wow.
And the reason is he hasn't gotten rid of any of the regulations that he said he was going to get rid of. Regulations, fines, fees. When you can't go into business in New Jersey anymore. It's done. only people can stay in, can stay in business are people that have been in business.
Let me tell you, I was so glad. Not to get off the subject, but I was so glad when Rand Paul and Chris Christie went at it, because I don't like either of them. One freshman senator and one fake governor. I thought it was great watching them kill each other. Willie, thank you for the call, man. I'm going to move.
All right, good enough, Frankie.
God bless you. Thank you. 800-848-9222. You got to join America's team and get a T-shirt with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Okay? Discounted membership fees with T-shirts, discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Let's kick the Bubba. We're moving tonight.
Frankie!
Yo, what's up, kid?
Frankie.
What's up, Bubba?
I'm scared, Frankie.
What are you scared about?
I'm scared that the FBI is going to be raiding our home in Chappaqua.
The federales are coming.
The federales. I want Donald Trump to build that wall so the federales don't come over.
Yo, man.
Scared, Frankie.
The Solicitor General's got 4 classified emails on that server. I was looking at the article today.
Oh, Lord. Frankie, I don't know what that...
Bubba, that Clinton Foundation.
They said the FBI might be probing my wife. Can I watch?
Hey, Bubba, man. I don't know. Let me ask you. That Clinton Foundation, you could call that thing Clinton Consulting Firm, right? You had like a Winnebago touring the world.
Well, we...
You went in your Winnebago, no?
We're on tour. We're going to be on tour this summer. We're going to a foundation near you. We're going to a state near you, a country near you. And just unfortunate now that the cat's almost out of the bag here.
So to speak.
We had a good thing going. Just that Hillary she slipped up, Frankie.
Slipped up?
She slipped up.
She sat there in the Secretary of State's position. She was like the landline of the Clinton Consulting Firm. Well, Bill Clinton, you toured the world, garnering all these consulting fees, not speaking fees. Right?
It's the thing we do.
Right. And, millions of dollars. And she says that you had a tough time putting money together, which I find, quite frankly, hard to believe.
It's tough. It's the Obama economy.
Yeah, but she's gaming up on that same thing. She wants to do the same thing, Hillary.
Well, it's a good thing. We're trying to make extra money, trying to make ends meet here, Frankie. The electric cost a lot of money here in Chappaqua for our big mansion here. It costs a lot of money to maintain this place, Frankie.
I know, Bubba, but I'm telling you, man. I was looking at this thing. I was looking at when you were president in 1998.
Oh, good times.
And, in March 15th, 1995, according to Preet Bharara, you announced that actions and policies of the government of Iran constituted an unusual and extraordinary threat to national security. So you invoked the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, and you declared a national emergency to deal with the threat. So you banned the supply and exportation of any service to the United States. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense. Because then I was looking at this article by World Net Daily, Western Journal Center by Kenneth Timmerman in 2000, and it says here the FY 1999 Omnibus Appropriations Bill included the amendment Section 117 was part of this appropriations bill, and it compelled the Secretary of State and the Secretary of Treasury under your administration to assist victims of terrorism in locating assets of terrorist states, the United States, to compensate the families for their unfortunate losses of their loved ones. And you signed it into law October 20th, 1998. October 20, before the ink even got dry, you invoked Presidential Determination 99-1, where you rescinded this Section 117 under the guise of national security.
Well,
so, Bubba, what's going on over here? Are you now the agent of Iran? Because we got Obama, the shore of Iran, sitting in the White House with a fraudulent selective service card. Muslim from Indonesia, Barry Saturo. He's no longer Barack Hussein Obama, the Christian, because he got elected now.
Okay.
So what are we doing, Bubba?
No, Frankie. I did not have sexual relations with that mullah.
All right, my brother.
I'm just saying I did not. I'm just saying, well, let's talk about the debates of the Republican debate.
Let's talk. I mean, I just, because I got to move tonight. I got like 25 minutes left.
All right. Well, I'm just saying Donald Trump. It's pretty good.
Sounds good to me, my brother. Thank you for the call, Bubba.
Thank you, Frankie. I'll speak to you next week.
Absolutely. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You got to join America's team and get a T-shirt with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with T-shirts. Discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. We're going to kick to Kenny in Brooklyn. What's poppin', Kenny? How you doing, Kenny?
Hey, good. Frankie, before I talk to you about Trump, I got to talk to you real quick about, I can't believe that you're connected with Savage and Bernard McGirt, man. I got to put you at the bottom of my list now. I mean,
I like Matt Savage. I like Michael Savage.
But he's an angry person. How can you be associated with a guy who's so angry, always yelling?
Yeah, but he's a great broadcaster, bro. He's been a broadcaster for decades.
I'm surprised to hear that.
I like Savage.
I mean, you have your right to like who you have.
I like Savage. Bernie McGurk's a great guy. I never met Savage.
Bernard is like with racist jokes too. There are people who are negative. You don't come across like that.
I'm not a negative guy, but I met Bernie McGurk in the studio over here. He's a nice guy. He treated me. He's a nice guy. I was just shouting him out.
But he comes across with racial jokes, and Savage is always angry. How can you? I mean, you have your right to. I'm just really surprised. I'm really surprised.
Why? What are you surprised about?
Because that you're associated, that you.
So you're saying, wait. Now you're saying because I shouted out Bernie McGurk and he happened to shout me out, that I'm a racist?
No, I'm not saying you. That's my.
So how
could
you? Because it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm just saying, like you're saying that you like Savage. How can you?
I like Savage. I think he's cool. I think he's funny.
But he's angry. You listen to him. He's always yelling and saying hateful things about people. How can you're not like that's not your style? That's why I'm so surprised.
Well, he doesn't always say hateful things. He speaks his mind. He's entitled to his opinion.
And he's right. You're right. I'm just saying. I'm surprised you're associated. But anyway, let me get to my point about Trump. Trump. It's great. Trump is great for politics, I think. I don't agree with what he's saying most of the time, but he's like a sideshow. He brings people in, and I watch that debate. I usually wouldn't even watch it, and he's like a reality show. That's what he is. He's a sideshow. You can't take him seriously as far as I'm concerned. Because
why can't you take him seriously?
Because he says stuff that's going to tick people off. The other people on the other side.
Well, let me ask you a question. You don't agree with the stuff that he says?
Some of the stuff I agree, but some of the way he puts it, it's just like Savage.
The way he puts it.
That's my point.
But we're at a point now. We can't be politically correct.
Yeah, but maybe you can't, but you're not going to win that way. I'm telling you, the regular people, the moderate people in the middle, aren't going to go for that stuff, right?
But you want to know something, my brother? If you're watching things, if you're watching the economy, and if you're watching things. Things ain't going too well, bro.
Oh, no, I agree, but the fact
Think about it. We have an economy that's in 18, it's like a pumped-up economy. They printed all this money.
I totally agree with you, but you still have to know how to play the game, and he is not going to, it's not going to work
But maybe the people are tired of these politicians playing the game, no?
Well, I don't think most of them, maybe on this side, but on the other side where you need votes in the middle of the road, the people who decide the election, they're not going to go for that. I don't think so. I really don't. I'd be so shocked.
Hey, listen, if he comes out with a plan to help the American citizens, I think that it's gonna take him somewhere. I don't know if he's gonna be the guy, but the worst case scenario is he's shaking up the trees for
that's why I say it's cool because he's getting people's attention.
Right.
But not when you come across like a sideshow. That's the same thing Savage and McGirt does.
Wait a second. 24 million people viewed that. 24 million
people. But that's why they viewed because they know he's going to say something extreme. That's my point.
Not extreme. He's honest and real. He's he's the only real guy on the freaking stage.
Yeah, but he's all sensitive. He's coming back like a little kid when you say anything anything to him. He gets all sensitive.
No, he's honest about what he says, bro.
He's not my style.
Okay,
That's
so
why
who do
I
you
like
like? Give me who you like before we move.
I like you because you're not like. That's why I don't like Savage or McGirt or him, because you're not screaming and yelling and trying to insult people. That's not your. That's why I'm surprised you're associated with people like that. That's why I don't need that stuff. You don't have to like yell at people and be like an angry.
You're fired.
Moron. Yeah, moron all the time. I mean that's just not my style. But hey, he's got his right. That's just not my.
I mean, this is America. People are entitled to their opinion, like you're entitled to your opinion.
I don't think the middle of the road. Most of them are going to go for that. I'm telling you. But
let me tell you something, bro. When this system collapses, when we have an unfortunate collapse of this system, which I think is right around the corner, unfortunately. It's not going to matter. People are going to want somebody to fix it.
Well,
people are going to want somebody that's going to get things done.
We'll see. I'll be shocked if he gets.
Well, I mean, things. Crazy things have happened.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I really like.
I like what he says. I like some of it, but he doesn't have to say it like that. Same thing with Savage and McGirt. You don't have to be angry or hateful all the time. That's my point. And he comes over as like a little kid, bullying people.
I don't agree. We're going to agree to disagree, Kenny.
Yeah. But you stay real, Frankie. All right.
Absolutely, my brother.
You don't have to yell at people and be mean and stuff. Stay like how you are, okay, Frankie?
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you.
Welcome to the boardroom.
848-9222. You got to join America's team and get a T-shirt. 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. Discounted membership fees with T-shirts. Discounted merchandise and events with interesting news and updates. Join America's team with 77 WABC's Love Me, Hate Me Kid from Brooklyn, Frankie Russo. RussoNation.tv. Get a T-shirt. America's Team.today. Get a T-shirt. We're going to kick to Christian in Paterson, New Jersey. What's poppin', Christian?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, my brother?
I want to talk about the presidential debate.
What'd you think?
That I've heard about on Twitter, right? Because I don't have cable right now. So I was watching Twitter, and people were saying that the debate was a complete joke.
Why did they say that?
Because they didn't talk about, like, important things that this country really needs, like the economy and terrorism. And
they didn't talk about that stuff?
Huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not like go to Twitter and like.
Bro, I don't know what you were looking at, kid, but it was real. It was an interesting debate. The questions were real. The questions were honest. If you want to, you want to semantically look at the candidates. I don't like a lot of them. I like Trump.
I don't like Jeb Bush. I don't like Hillary. I don't like.
I like the wild card.
Sanders. I don't like don't I consider Donald Trump or Ted Cruz. But here's the thing. I don't know if you heard about.
I'm not a Cruz guy. He's a freshman senator that was born in Canada. I'm not a Ted Cruz guy.
Also, have you heard about Chuck Schumer?
He said no to the Iranian deal. Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitter, people were like they were like, it's trending saying dump Schumer because he's going against.
But let me ask you, that's an interesting point.
Like, how come?
Christian,
huh?
What are you saying? Are you saying that's a good deal?
No, like people on Twitter, they keep hating on Schumer for him going against the Iran deal. I'm like, what are they thinking? They don't realize that the Iran deal is a bad deal, and that's why Schumer is against it.
My brother, that's a great point. You really want to be honest. I said this last week. I watched Chris Wallace's show on Fox. He was questioning Senator Barrasso, and he said, Senator, sanctions don't work. There was 100 centrifuges. President W had sanctions on Iran up the wazoo for 8 years, and the centrifuges went to thousands. So they're moving toward the bomb. The sanctions don't work. So, but the question is, here's my question: do you want an economically flourishing and economically wealthy Iran with nukes, or do you want a crippled economic Iran with nukes? Obviously, in my world, you want the latter. No?
Yeah.
That's the whole point here. And if you believe, because I read the Lee Smith article from Weekly Standard, where he says why Iran already has the bomb. If North Korea has the bomb, he claims that Iran has the bomb. And he published this article in 2013. And he said, if Obama plays nice with Iran and tries to do everything he can to get a deal, he believes it's statistically significant that Iran already has nuclear capabilities. So what we're doing is they have the nuke, and now we're going to let them flourish economically, which is insane.
We're done. If that's the case, then we're done.
You're right, my
We're
brother.
losers.
You're right. Thank you for the call, man.
All right, like I said, there's too many stupid people on Twitter that's not even funny no more.
Well, my brother, thank you for the call. We got to stand up and we got to express our views. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. This is America, and this is what we have. That's why we have debates, right? Thank you for the call. Thank you, Christian.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. I'm going to go to Mike in Orange County, and then I'm going to kick to Tom in the Bronx. I want to get everybody on the air tonight. What's up, Mike from Orange County? What's popping?
Hey, what's going on, Frankie? How you doing?
Good, my brother.
I got some things I was going to talk about with the debate, and just listening to the last couple of callers, and I got to say, Trump being a sideshow, I don't agree with that. I think you're right. I think he's out there, he's in people's faces, he's telling it how it is. I think a lot of the middle class agrees with what he's saying. I mean, I know I do.
Absolutely.
As far as ticking people off, you know what? That's what needs to be going on right now in this country. I mean, the economy's tanking. I mean, it's starting to kind of come back a little bit, but it's still tanking out there. I mean, there's still people looking for jobs and everything.
And that's another thing, jobs, the economy.
You know, and
almost, what is it, over 94 million people unemployed? We have more, and listen to this number, we have more, according to Drudge, we have more people that are illegal immigrants than we have unemployed people in this country. It is unbelievable, the amount of money that's being spent on people that are not American citizens. And by American citizens, I'm not just talking about white Americans. There's African Americans that are American citizens. There's Hispanic Americans. There's Asian Americans. There's all walks of life that have gone through the proper channels to become American citizens.
Yeah, I personally know people who come over from other countries, and they did the process where, like, they've told me where they were number 2 out of 1,000 people that they processed through an application process. I mean, they did the right way, the right.
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, that's the only way we're going to do this.
Trials. And then they get, I'm sure they're pissed off about how all these people are coming across the border like that and everything. It's asinine.
Say if you had family in the armed forces, right? A man and a woman, and they lose their limbs to represent us, to give us the freedom that gives me the freedom to stand here at 1:47 in the morning and speak on the radio because of the armed forces fighting for our freedom. What about them? The sovereignty of this nation, nothing means anything anymore. Right?
Oh, and that's the whole thing. And then, the debate last night, like Fox News, I kind of agree with Michael Savage on this, that they turned around and tried to make that thing almost look like a joke to kind of almost set up Donald Trump. I mean, that's kind of...
I agree. Anyway. I mean, I was very surprised about with Megyn Kelly. I get they have to ask him about his political affiliations. He gave money to Democrats. I get all that. He was a Democrat. He's a Republican. But then she went into this whole thing about the way he handles with women. And I read the article about his former wife. And she has no problems with him.
No, yeah, absolutely. Everything
so I mean, I don't understand it. The guy likes women. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, nothing
right?
at all.
Thank you for the call, man.
Yep, no problem, man. Have a good one.
You too. 800-848-9222. I'm gonna go to Annie in the Bronx, and then I'm going Tom in the Bronx. What's poppin', Annie?
Hi, Frankie. I haven't spoken to you in a long time.
Yeah, how you been, girl?
And you're definitely on the top of the list for me for associating with and relating with Michael Savage and Bernie right now. Because since when is it that a mild, mealy-mally disposition does not wake up a young generation that right now seems to be in inertia?
I agree. They are definitely in inertia.
You have.
I think they're in.
Yeah, you have.
I don't know if they're in inertia. They may be in a non-inertial frame. I think a non-inertial frame is where the velocity is constant, and there's no force, there's no acceleration. So I think it's a non-inertial frame. I'm just saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's great. What you need right now, people want. They're so familiar to the status quo and things being conventional. They need to look around them. What is conventional about our social state and our political state? You look at Schumer and you look at Trump, two very different people. But what's their common denominator? These are people who are dualistic in the way they deal with people. They're dealing with a very blue state. The idea that you've got Schumer, who very seldom takes a particular side. He likes to walk the middle. The idea that he is breaking with Obama, and that's not easy to do because this is a very spiteful individual.
Absolutely.
He's taking a chance, and he's got a lot to lose. And the timing shows me that he's serious, that he's not waiting for the last minute, just to pose. Then you've got Donald Trump. What's to keep Donald Trump from gathering his family and cutting out? And even if he did, ride the shark. If somebody tells me I'm going with you to the party, and he gets dressed and we're going to go hang out, and he gives me a ride to Manhattan, and at least, at the end he says, I changed my mind. I'm not going to go inside with you. I could either say, oh, that's lousy of you. You're not going to keep me company. Or I could say, for what it's worth, thank you very much. At least you dropped me at the doorstep. Let's just take the ride. This guy is opening our, he's giving us a chance now to be able to be free, to confront something that others have not. And
Great point,
there's
Annie.
nothing more important than the Iran situation and the illegal immigrant situation.
Annie, so what do you think? Do you think Trump is misogynist? Do you think he's a problem with women?
I don't think he's got a problem with
Absolutely. Thank you.
I think that women have got a problem with him. And besides Rosie O'Donnell, has anybody forgotten what she said in public, how she wanted Cheney's blood clot to run to his heart?
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
she said, I wish that his, because he had some kind of blood clot, and it was very dangerous at the time, and it could have caused him a stroke, a heart attack. And she said that in The View. That was one of the things that got her canned. She's she's very unstable. She has the potential to be funny and talented, but this is a woman who is very vicious with her words. That's why he said it very candidly about Rosie O'Donnell, and besides, everybody feels like that. But people are terrified about Donald Trump. I said Mitt Romney subconsciously. I want to say one more thing. Thank you. Do you notice a similarity between the effect that Mitt Romney and Donald Trump is having right now? Mitt Romney, his hair's too perfect. Oh, look at him, he's so stiff. Oh, I don't know if he's.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So they're saying the same things about
right, and
Trump.
now with Donald Trump, his hair's too messy, he's too loud, he's too bombastic.
Right,
I mean, come on, he's bringing out certain insecurities, and
they're worried about him. You're right, Annie. I agree
very
with
petty.
you.
So
thank you for the call.
Right there, I think you're great, and
thank you so much.
Because you listen to others doesn't mean they're going to change you and the nature of who
Absolutely.
you are.
God bless you, Annie. Thank you for the call.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm gonna kick to Tom in the Bronx, and then I want to get everybody. John's in Hell Kitchen. Maria from Brooklyn. What's poppin', Tommy?
How you doing, Frankie?
What's up, my brother?
On the lighter side, I just read this little thing about Mayberry, and the guy says why it just dawned on him why Mayberry was so peaceful and quiet, and he said that did you ever notice, he says nobody's married. He says Andy's not married, Aunt B, Barney, Floyd, Howard, Goober, Gomer, Ernest T. Bass, the Darling family, they're all single. He said, in fact, the only one married was Otis, and he stayed drunk all the time. Anyway.
One day I want to get married. That's a great point. I want to get married one day. I mean, that's crazy.
I did it twice already. You're not missing anything.
You got to marry the right one, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't give up. I keep trying.
There you go. There you go. There's one. I believe there's somebody out there for everybody. We just got to keep looking.
What do they say?
We make mistakes. I stumble. I fall. Hey, listen, I'm a man. I drag my knuckles on the ground. I'm a white crime. I got the Y chromosome. Sometimes I'm not the swiftest tool in the shed. What are you gonna do?
Not the sharpest tool.
The sharpest tool in the shed.
Don't knock yourself. There's a lot of people waiting in line, so you got to be your biggest supporter.
Absolutely, Tom. Thank you for the call, man.
Okay, buddy.
God bless. 800-848-9222. I'm kicking to Johnny in Hell's Kitchen, Greg in Central Valley, and Maria in Brooklyn. What's poppin', Greg?
It's John.
Oh, John. Sorry, John. Hell's Kitchen.
Hey,
Sorry.
how you doing? What's up, Frankie? How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
The hit job that they tried to do on Trump is going to backfire on them.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, because we keep rallying around him. No matter how much they try to come at him, no matter how much they try to hurt him, we rally around him. You notice that even more and more? You read the internet?
Yeah, I saw the numbers. 24 million viewed his debate. 24 million.
And when you go on Facebook or whatnot, you look at what women in Tennessee and Arkansas are writing about Trump. They love Trump.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Read
Wow.
the comments on anything at all on the internet. Read what the people write. That's the first thing I do. I look at what the people are saying, and people in small towns all over the country are basically rallying around him. And we see what the tactic that they're trying to do. It's a hit job. They're trying to take him out. That's what they got Mayhem Kelly. That's what that's called.
Oh man, I liked her. I don't understand what she did over there. I like that lady.
Yeah, they used her to do it. And Zuckerberg with the F on the screen.
And then she interviewed the Democratic that lady Schwartz was. What's her name?
That was deliberately done to do a hit job on him.
Yeah, I mean that lady Schultz or Schultz. I forgot her name.
Blabbermouth Schultz.
Yeah, I mean she's like she's the DNC chair, right?
Yeah, of all the people that you could pick, that was the one that they picked. So it was a deliberate hit job.
It's unbelievable. I just couldn't believe that.
Trump. It's going to help Trump because this is what's enraging people. The plasticity of the Republican Party and the Fox showed themselves for who they really are. Savage said a brilliant thing today. He said, you know how Bruce Jenner did the transgender? So yesterday, the Republican Party through Fox showed that they're trans political. They're not Republican at all. They're trans. And the last thing I want to say is, Andy made a brilliant point in her call. She said the word spite when she talked about the Iran deal. The whole deal with Iran was about spite. Because remember when Netanyahu tried to take Obama out in the election?
Right.
This was payback time.
Hey,
this
listen.
Whole deal is payback time for that.
You're right. I don't know all that, but I tell you this much: we're gonna get hurt over here. We're the ones that are gonna take the hit. The American people. Thank you so much for the call, John.
We're gonna win. Trump said he's gonna rip the deal up, and
with the grace of God. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, John. Thank you. 800-848-9222. Let's go to Maria in Brooklyn. What's poppin', Maria?
Hi, Frank. I'm new to your show. Love it so far.
Thank you so much.
Hey, listen. I called about what's our senator? I just went blank.
Schumer, Charles Schumer.
Schumer. I'm sorry. Yeah. Listen. Don't believe that he's doing anything right for the people. He actually voted right in the middle of the debate. Once he had all the Democrats under his belt, and they were supposedly going to back Obama with this Iran deal. And then another thing. This guy isn't this the same guy that he comes on TV? He's camera hungry for.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Anything. Meanwhile, he didn't have the guts or the to come and vote that. It's all a scam. He knew what he was doing. He did it right in the middle of the debate, and he did it after the Democrats all lined up with Obama.
You're right. So
Trump,
right?
Yes. As far as Trump, I have my plan with him. I support him. I'm Hispanic, and I totally get what he's trying to do, but I do also have a plan. If he decides to go third party, I mean, he's not going to get me. I'm still going to support anything that will not get Hillary in.
Right.
That's my plan. And we have to keep that in mind. We support him, but if he tries to go the other way, he's not going to be another Ross Perot for us. We cannot have another Hillary in there, or Hillary again, rather.
Maria, sounds great. Thank you for the
All
call.
right, bye.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Great strategy. 800-848-9222. We'll go to Greg in Central Valley. We got 2 minutes left in the show. If I don't get you, stay online. We'll talk after the show. What's up, Greg from Central Valley? What's going on?
Maria was spot on about her assessment of Schumer, by the way.
Unbelievable.
I want to direct this message to that caller from Brooklyn that was bashing you for being a Savage fan.
I like Savage. I think he's cool.
I listened to all 3 hours of his show. I pick up the third hour online. I want to listen to everything he has to say. He talks about how his message, he shouts, the message isn't going to go over with those people in the middle of the road. He speaks about with Trump. Middle of the road, there's nobody left in the middle of the road, my friend. He is out of touch. I don't know who he's talking to that thinks that they're in the middle of the road, but if you're in the middle of the road right now, you're getting run over by the leftists. that are trying to destroy this country.
Absolutely. The
I'm tapped
Sandinistas.
into a lot of people that I talk to on the streets, and the simmering rage about what's going on with the United States of America
Greatest
and its
country in the world.
decay before our eyes, middle of the road. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. You stick to your guns, Frank, and support whatever talk show hosts and politicians or future, candidates for politics.
Absolutely. I love his
Do not
monologues, I think he's a star. I think he's a funny guy. I think he's a great broadcaster. I think he's hysterical,
A wide variety of topics, too.
Absolutely. He touches everything. He's really good. My brother Greg, we got 20 seconds left. Thank you for the call. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Please, if I don't get to you, stay online. I'm going to talk to you. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the Nouveau Fat Los Studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary
77 WABC.
New York. A Cumulus station. News now.
Life sentence. Trump uninvited. I'm Bart Neckert. Family members of the youngest victim of the Colorado theater shooting are disappointed.